In ruins among long-forgotten hulks lays a parable of sorts about the tragic figure, Yellow Jacket.
She's good to go.
It began centuries ago with a young woman on the verge of starvation, when one night, amidst the docks of her city and between the cries of seafaring folk, she sheltered herself away within the cargo hull of a ship by the name of Queen Trevoria. And so many months happened to pass by without a single soul catching a glimpse of that elusive stowaway. But this was not to last. For one day came a sundering in the great ocean, and with it the mighty Queen Trevoria split in two. It was this very same time that amongst the debris she was spotted by the sailors. Upon that discovery, a mighty uproar went throughout the crowd. For you see, many sailors at this time held dear to them the belief that the very sight of an unwelcome passenger was enough to rack the temperament of the ocean itself. Because of this, many accusations sprang up against the girl, and her fate was put up to a vote. Their conclusion: execution. Clever, however, she remained silent until, when given the chance to have a final request, she asked for just one thing. From each of her prosecutors, a yellow leaf of their choosing. With this in mind, the captain let loose the final order. 13 stacks of 13 leaves were presented before her, and with that, the girl grasped this opportunity and with it threw her plan into motion. Taking each and every one of her leaves and weaving from them a sublime coat of ochre. After which she adorned the drapery to await her moment. When her execution finally came, the guards were startled, for they recognized her attire as none other than their own. But their captain was a harsh man, an order he maintained. Through his dogma, and with doubt gnawing its sickly teeth into the sides of many, she was hung for all to see.
Time up.
Repairs were eventually made, and by week's end, Queen Trevoria sailed weathered once more. All was well, when one day, a soft wind brought aboard leaves upon leaves of supple ochre. That night, a fever took a hold of the men, and by sunrise, none remained. For a time, all was quiet, until one day, rumors began spreading like oil fire. Rumors of a woman returned atop a vessel without a core, and of the damned souls bound there by her ailing command. Now, there are those who listen onto this tale with a sort of solace, an unfounded sense of comfort. Comfort that the stories of Yellow Jacket are simply that. Yet I hear that occasionally, in harbors much similar to those we are familiar with, that a ship of archaic design finds its way to dock, and that any and all foolish enough to stay come morning find her tender unrest sewn deep beneath their flesh. An affliction now known as yellow fever.